How's it going? I'm Reggie. I'm the founder and creator of the Love Never Fails podcast. My wife isn't with me right now, but I got a good one for you today. I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you shouldn't get married, and I'm coming from a man's perspective. I'm talking to the lady today, and I'm going to give you 10 reasons or 10 things. If you're doing these things, you may not be ready for marriage. And fellas, if you're listening, if you got a woman and she's doing some of these things, you may want to watch out. Number one. Now, this one's going to be interesting, all right? As a woman, if you are looking to get married, okay, you should have the mindset that you are ready for everything sexually, right? As a man, we have the desires as a man, right? We need sex. Let's just be real about it. It is what it is, right? And so don't tell a man, hey, I want you to be with me and only me. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And then you ain't trying to do nothing. That sounds crazy. So you're going to get married. This guy, he's going to be with you for the rest of his life. And for the love of God, just let's be satisfied sexually. Okay? It's very important. It means something, right? There's nowhere else he can go to get his pleasures, to get himself satisfied. So that's the number one thing. If you're thinking about getting married, make sure you're ready for that commitment sexually. Number two, as a woman, if you have the mindset that the word submit makes you feel a certain type of way, you're not ready for marriage, right? You have to be willing to submit. You have to be willing to have that mindset to submit to a man. Number three, you got to be willing to follow a man, or you have to be willing to follow his leadership, follow his ideas, follow his thoughts. Now, you may be thinking, what's the difference between submit and follow? Well, submission is being able to do something even if you don't agree to it. Or you may not think it's a great idea. But if the person or the male as the leader, or husband, I should say, as the leader has an idea or wants to do something, and that's his right to do that, your job as a woman, you should be able to submit to his leadership. Following is being able to follow his lead, follow where he guides you, and be there to help him and guide him and watch over him and take him through the places he wants to go in life. Number four, if you are selfish, you are not ready for marriage. If you only think about yourself, you're only worried about what you can get, your needs being met, you being fulfilled, you're not ready for marriage. Marriage is about meeting the needs of your spouse. You should be finding anything or any reason or any little thing you can do to make your husband feel special, make him feel like a man, make him feel wonderful. That should be your mindset every day is, man, how can I make this man feel loved today? How can I make him feel special today? And then if you got kids, Lord, if you got kids, you definitely can't think about yourself because you got to think about what can I do to help my family? And that's really how the mind is. So if you're selfish, you got to really be questioning, how can I get outside of myself? Maybe you can be a part of some organizations. Just find some ways to think about yourself less. Number five, as a woman, this is my opinion, you got to be able to cook and clean. All right? I mean, let's just put it out there, right? Not saying the man's going to be dirty and all that. Not saying that. But if you are a woman and you cannot cook and you cannot clean or you don't want to clean, you're not ready for marriage. Let's just put it out there, right? If you got a family or you got a man, the man wants to eat. You don't need to go out to eat every single day. Go ahead and whip something up. Give me some spaghetti, some pasta, some noodles. Man, make a burger, something. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to be able to keep things up, keep the house clean. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You got to be able to do those things if you want to be married. You know, at least a little bit. You got to know how to do something. Number six. All right. Now, if you are a believer, that is your body, your choice, you may not be ready for marriage. So let me say this, what I mean. All right. When you get married, your body belongs to your husband and your husband's body belongs to you, right? Now, let me just say this, right? Think about this for a second. Let's say your man has long flowing hair. Let's say he got dreads or he got long hair, it's blonde or whatever's flowing at his back. And he just wakes up one day and say, I'm going to go bald. Is that okay? No. You can't just do whatever you want when you're married. You can't just have whatever hairstyle you want. If I just say, you know what, today I'm going to go a month and I'm not going to take a bath. Can't do that. Or if I just say, I'm going to eat every day, I'm going to get as fat as I can get, I just want to see how, I can't do that. I have to make sure I take care of myself. I have to make sure that I keep myself up for my wife. And so I'm saying, ladies, if you got a man and he likes certain outfits, or he likes a certain hairstyle, or you like the body to look a certain way, it's not your body, your choice. It's still your body. He's not taking over you or taking control of you. But you do want to make sure you think and keep your husband in mind when you're fixing yourself up, when you want to do certain things. That's all I'm saying. Number 7, ladies, if you are a die-hard love and hip-hop fan, marriage may not be for you. If you old school, I used to watch old school at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Stevie J and Jocelyn and all that. If you're watching that and you're allowing yourself to be fed with these thoughts of going to get the bag and, oh, let me see how I look, and you, trying to get all this stuff together and you throwing drinks on. If you get in that mindset and you allow that to impede you and get into your relationship, you're not ready for marriage. Number 8, if you're still living the single lifestyle, you want to go party, you want to drink, I want to smoke, I want to do all these type of things. I'm just trying to go out. I'm trying to have a good time. You may not be ready for marriage. Okay? Yes, you can still do some things. You may have your moments where you can go out, but the thing about when you get married, you got to spend some time with your husband. And he may not want you to party all the time. You may want to party together. But you can't have this mindset that that's all you want to do. You got to be able to get past that lifestyle, move on, and maybe find some better things to do, or find some things that's a little upscale, right? You wouldn't go out there with your kids and go to the club knocking back drinks with your kids, would you? Would you? All right then. So if that's the case, you probably need to figure something else out to do. Number 9, if you have a very bad group of friends, and let me put it to you like this: if you got the friends that say, "Hey girl, man, all men are dogs, all men are trash, it ain't no good guys left out there," you may not be ready for marriage, okay? Because you want to put yourself around people that's going to build you up. You want people that's going to put good things into you, that's going to lift you up and make you be a better version of yourself. You don't want people that's going to tear you down, make you think negative, or make you think bad thoughts. You want people that's uplifting. Find you a good group of women that's out there trying to better themselves, or trying to go do some things, or that's working towards good spots in life. That's what you want to look for. Find you a good group of friends, and you will see you're going to get better as yourself. 10, the last thing. If you haven't dealt with mommy and daddy issues, you may not be ready for marriage. Listen, there's nothing wrong with seeking a therapist. There's nothing wrong with looking for a counselor and sitting down and talking to somebody and just discovering the things that's happened in your childhood. I heard somebody say, when you marry somebody, you're not just marrying them, you're marrying their childhood. And so if somebody hasn't dealt with those things from their past, it's going to be tough when it all comes out when you get married. Because all those thoughts, all the triggers, all those things that happen, it's going to affect you in your marriage. So make sure you look out for that. If you enjoyed this video, please look out for our next one. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you had a good time.